Hey guys, Sen here. Today I had one of my most incredible hits in the clan capital against a barbarian camp using Fortress Zap. Now we are just going to stop the replay at the very start because I'm going after something that I have never done before in the clan capital, which is the 2x2 diagonal zap against this air defense and this rapid rocket. I have never pulled this off in an actual hit. I have not even tried this in months. I play on a phone and this is a nightmare to land. I don't know what it is, but I can land the 3x2 zap in the home village, which is even harder. But this 2x2 zap in the clan capital, man, this thing is my Achilles heel. Other people can land it, and I've always been jealous of them, but today we are going to pull it off as well. Two zaps, and just like that, both air defenses are down, and you know it's going to be an incredible hit. We'll finish off the air bombs, which was there as well with our remaining zaps, but then afterwards, we're going to drop in a ramp, open up the wall, and distract this multi-cannon for a P.E.K.K.A to go in, and then after that multi-cannon is down, we send in a rocket balloon for the spear thrower, but a Tesla actually pops, which is annoying. My last zap is not enough to finish off that Tesla, so what we do is we open up this wall to let the P.E.K.K.A inside. Notice how this Mega Hit Tesla was super low after the zap. I knew that a ram crash damage would finish it off, but I don't go after this wall immediately. I open up this wall first to make sure the P.E.K.K.A goes where I want it to, and then I open up the wall, blast through the P.E.K.K.A, and then as the P.E.K.K.A works through this next Tesla, I drop in my fortress because we finished off all those air defenses over there. And so after the fortress finishes off this multi-cannon, it'll go after the rocket artillery over here, and we break in the P.E.K.K.A to go after this air defense over here. But the P.E.K.K.A is super low and has a lot of defenses on it, so once it gets one swipe against the bomb tower, it'll get its death damage off. But don't worry, even though the air defense is still up, we have some rocket balloons. We send it in, take out that air defense, and then we'll hold onto our next pack of rocket balloons for after this spear thrower and this rocket artillery is distracted. So once I see the rocket shell come through, we drop down our next rocket balloon to take out the spear thrower, a barb to clear this trash building, open up the map so we can save these rocket balloons and have them sneak in for this rocket artillery using hog raiders on the top side against this spear thrower and this air defense. They'll finish those two off, then go after this air bombs, take it out, and then still survive because there's nothing on them, and take out an air or another spear thrower as well. And the fortress is moving through at half HP. That was a mouthful. So many different troops. The entire circus is coming through, and the fortress is still half HP with only a couple of low-level air defenses that are going to be in its path. We have taken out so much of the base already. This looks illegal. The fortress still has HP. It kills another air defense. It's outside of range of any air targeting defenses now, so we'll snipe that multi-cannon for free. It works really slowly, so we'll put this at ×2 at this point, but you can see just how much that fortress is going to get facing each air defense and each spear thrower one after the other, taking them out. Another air defense goes down. Now it's time for the Tesla to go down as well, and the fortress is surviving at 1 HP, and actually it does not die to this air bombs. We run out of time, and look at how much the P.E.K.K.A and the fortress got on this first attack. This was absolutely disgusting, to where we can just zap down these air defenses and this air bombs over here with 6 zaps, and then there's just a spear thrower and a Mega Hit Tesla left. We can also finish off this cannon that was low with our last zap, and then one rocket balloon with a ram to help distract can help. Notice how I wait for those rams to open up, those barbarians to come out and tank the Tesla that way, and then send in the rocket balloon and take out the rest of the air targeting defenses. So 20 camp space was all we needed to take out the rest of the defenses, but of course rocket balloons are super slow, so we're going to bring some minions to help clean up, and we're even going to have a swag P.E.K.K.A and a swag mountain golem for this attack. And actually, we're not going to swag that mountain golem. Do you know what's even better than a swag mountain golem? That's right, I came up with this on the fly, but this was a moment of pure creativity and genius. Normally what people do in the clan capital is use the mountain golem to take out the defenses, and then the other troops to help support it and speed up the cleanup, but we are using a mountain golem for cleanup. Boom, pop, the giants go down, and the mountain golem is the one this time that's going to help speed up the cleanup and help out those minions that are so slow. The mountain golem, boom, 5 seconds left as it takes out the last giant post, and we have taken out this base with so much swag remaining. Alright, here we go. See if we can land a live P.E.K.K.A Fortress hit against this really spread out barbarian camp. So the plan I have is I'm going to start off, all these multi-mortars and splash defenses are deep inside the base, and I can pick off some of these outside defenses with those Larry barrels. And then once we work our way inside the left side of this base, over here in this compartment, we'll drop down a P.E.K.K.A on top of this multi-cannon over here, go and take out the spear thrower, and then after the spear thrower goes down, there's going to be basically no threats to the P.E.K.K.A. It can just grab a bunch of splash defenses and hopefully some air defenses on her way out. I don't know how the P.E.K.K.A is going to stack up against this cannon and this giant cannon over here, but hopefully she'll have enough HP to grab a bunch of air defenses. But while that's all going through, we'll also drop a fortress on this multi-cannon and have it work its way in. We'll zap down this air defense behind the giant cannon, and then I'm planning for that when the fortress dies, I'm going to have a graveyard spell on top of this rocket artillery. If there's no traps or hopefully no Teslas over here, then those Larrys can hopefully sneak outside the range of this rapid rocket, at least a couple of them, and snipe this rocket artillery over here. But we'll see if we can get this done. This clan's kind of wild. But let's see if the P.E.K.K.A Fortress can work live against this base. So starting off, we will do a Barbarian or a Battle Ram, and then 2 Barbs to try to work through the Spear Thrower on the entry and open up that wall. So like so. I'll hold on to the Zast for later in case we want to decide to drop it somewhere else. But we will drop down our first Larry Barrel, and then a Ram to test for some traps, open up the wall as well. Looks like there's not really traps down here, which would be amazing, because then we can grab all this without any issues. Next Larry Barrel goes in, finish off those buildings. We also got the army camp over there, which is going to open up the map for deployment a little bit. So once the Larry Barrels finish their job, we will drop down a Ram to help distract. Oh, there is a Tesla, which is fine. I will send in some more Larry Barrels to help provide some distraction, because the P.E.K.K.A is now going to tank so many defenses with the giant on it. And then we'll also drop down our fortress before we forget. Unfortunately, the P.E.K.K.A got wrecked by all those giants because the walls got open. But I will drop down 1, 2, 3, 4. As well as if we can finish off the spear thrower because that was low. Hopefully the fortress goes in. Nice. Okay. So we're getting back on track. And the Larrys up the right side have done a great job over there as well. Then we will drop our graveyard spell on top of this rocket artillery. We want to get it inside the dead zone, but also angle it away from the rapid rocket if possible a little bit. So try to get more Larrys outside the range. Hopefully there's no Teslas back there. That's like the one thing that will really wreck those graveyard skeletons if there is. Even if there's bombs, the first few Larrys will trigger the bombs, then the rest should be safe. So now we are just going to watch as the fortress moves its way in. Is the fortress even going to die? Maybe I should have dropped it sooner. Oh no. Oh no. 58 seconds, 57 seconds. We might not even have time. Alright, it's gone locked on by the air bombs. Oh no. Oh no. Wait. Even if it doesn't work, the graveyard doesn't work, it'll still be there for the next attack because that's how graveyard is. But we have 40 seconds. You need to die. No. Okay, good. It went down. It's going to go into the air defense. So it should die. Okay, air defense. Can you just please? Okay, here we go. 30 seconds left. We also have a Ram and a Barbarian. We'll use the Barbarian to snipe the Spirit Thrower. I'm pretty sure that's low already. Yes. Okay. Looks like the graveyard finally goes down, or the fortress finally goes down. Those graveyards. Skeletons, you have 15 seconds, Larry. Larry, you have 15 seconds. You gotta go. Okay, we got it, boys. We sniped the rocket artillery in the backside. So we didn't get everything we wanted because the giants kind of wrecked my P.E.K.K.A, but we still got a lot on this attack. Alright, so we got a lot on that first attack, both rockets, giant cannons, and a bunch of ground hardening defenses, so I'm thinking if there's ever a time when you can use hogs against barbarian camp, this is one of those. So we're going to use hogs, and we're going to try to keep as many of our troops alive, be responsible this time, and see how much we can overkill this base. So we're going to start off with a pack of archers on this cannon. Once they lose stealth, we'll tank for them with a ram to open up this wall, as well as our one lightning spell. We can use it to kill this giant over here. So we can grab this section of the base, and then we can send in a P.E.K.K.A. now. Hopefully this time this one doesn't get wrecked, because there's not going to be a cannon over here. And that P.E.K.K.A. can take this out, as well as the giants that walk over. And then we will use a ram to open up this wall, send her into this compartment, take this giant cannon over here for my hogs, and then I'm going to send in, after I clear these trash buildings, and then a Larry barrel down south to tank this cannon, as well as help push into the base. And then we'll just see from there, but we'll have to train up our army, the P.E.K.K.A., 2 heal spells, a lightning spell, that archer like I said, a Larry barrel, a bunch of hogs, and we'll need a couple of rams and maybe some barbarians to help out. And so this looks like an army. Actually, we'll bring some more barbs to clear the trash, and then another ram, because it's always good to have more barbs to clear, more trash to make sure we have that map opened up. So we will now drop in our archers to start off. So no rage spell, but with the distraction we can provide, I think that should be fine. 1, 2, 3. Drop in the ram. Zap down the giant. Perfect. Then we send in the P.E.K.K.A. There's only the bomb tower and multi-mortar. You better win this interaction this time. Looks good. Then we will drop down. Oh my goodness. Takes so many shots from the P.E.K.K.A., man. Okay, now we will drop down the Larry barrel to go in, distract the cannon a little bit, so the P.E.K.K.A. is more protected as she pushes her way in. Distract the giant cannon. She's already at half health from what? Why are you at half health? Okay. Okay. So there's traps on the backside, but we're just going to sprinkle in our hogs at this point. Just make sure we stun all the defenses. We'll drop an early heal because we have 2 of them. This should be overkilled at this point. And we'll drop down some barbs down south to also clear some trash. Over there, hog raider, push in and stun those last couple of defenses on the backside. We weren't able to keep the P.E.K.K.A. alive, unfortunately, because the hogs are still moving their way through. But we are going to be able to keep alive a lot of hog raiders on this hit. What are those giants doing? They weren't going after the hog raiders. Are they going after the Larrys? They're just kind of standing there. Those giants are just confused. Man, those hogs are just beating up those giants and they don't know what's going on. Alright, we took out this base with the Fortress P.E.K.K.A. Oh man, I don't know. This has been working out pretty well. It's obviously a meme and very base specific, but when you find those places where you can sneak in a fortress and just zap down a couple of air defenses, that fortress can absolutely rip apart bases. And we're gonna get a 2-shot against this barb camp. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed today's attacks. It has been a while because things have gone hectic in real life. It's my last full semester of college, but things should wind down in the coming weeks. I also wanted to give a shout out before I left to Arona from our Discord server. They have gotten to level 100 a few weeks back, a feat that no one thought could be done, and they are the first to do so, and no one is even close to this man. What a mad lad. Thank you for being a part of our community, and if you also want to join our Discord server, the link will be down in the description below. But like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video, and take care. More videos coming out soon.